Belgium is a unique country located in northwestern Europe. It is bordered by the Netherlands to the north, Germany to the east, Luxembourg to the southeast, and France to the southwest. It covers an area of 30,500 square kilometers and has a population of around 11.5 million, making it the 22nd most densely populated country in the world and the 6th most densely populated country in Europe, with a density of 376 people per square kilometer. And the capital city is Brussels. Let's get into 25 interesting facts about Belgium. Belgium is technically a kingdom. Much like the United Kingdom, which lies just across the water, Belgium is technically a kingdom on account of the fact that it has a royal family. The head of the monarchy is either a king or a queen, and there have been 7 kings since Belgium became its own independent country. The current king of Belgium is King Philip or King Felipe, and he has been since 2013. Belgium can function without a government. The country of Belgium is a federal state, meaning that while there is still a central government, there are also 3 regions, each with their own government. The 3 regions are Wallonia, Flanders, and Brussels. Due to the complexities of forming a country out of 3 regions, it can take a while to form a federal government. The world record for a democratic nation to be held without an elected government was held by Belgium, which lasted for 589 days in 2010 and 2011. Following national elections, the opposing Flemish and Walloon regions were unable to agree on policy issues and form a governing coalition. As previously mentioned, there are a lot of complexities when it comes to governing Belgium. One of the most interesting facts about the political situation in Belgium is that it is the only country to have 7 parliaments. There is a parliament to represent each of the 3 regions, each of the 3 communities, French-speaking, German-speaking, and Flemish-speaking, as well as the entirety of the country as a whole, the federal government. Belgium once ruled a country that was 80 times its size. It's called Belgian Congo, located in Central Africa, and it was part of the Belgian Empire from 1908 to 1960. It's also where Belgium sourced a great deal of their diamonds. I'll talk more about diamonds later in the video. The Belgian flag is of different proportions than other countries in Europe. Other countries in Europe, such as France for example, has a 2:3 proportion on its flag, but Belgium's flag is 13:15. Which makes it appear more square-like when you look at it. So if you see a list of flags and Belgium's is a different shape, that's the reason why. Belgium has 3 official languages. Depending on which region of the country you're in, you'll find that people in Belgium will either speak French, German, or Dutch, which is known as Flemish in Belgium. Also, many people in the Flemish-speaking region of Belgium are good English speakers. The national symbol of Belgium will probably shock you if you don't already know what it is. It is a statue of a boy taking a leak. You can find the statue near the Grand Place in Brussels. The small boy has thousands of different costumes, so you have a high chance of seeing him dressed up in something eye-catching. He even has his own dresser, person who puts the clothes on him. Belgium has the highest divorce rate in all of Western Europe, at 70%. Why is this, you may ask? 2/3 of all Belgian marriages happen between first-time couples. Maybe that's why. Hard to say. In 1846, a man named Adolphe Sax from Belgium created the first saxophone. So jazz music may not exist, or at least not exist in the way we know it today, if it weren't for Belgium. This next fact is about beer, and I'm sure you saw this one coming. But beer is extremely important in Belgium, and they have many, many beers to choose from. In fact, you can spend 6 years drinking a beer a day in Belgium and never try the same beer twice. According to sources on the internet, Belgium has 2,200 different kinds of beer and over 300 active breweries. Now, to go along with the large number of variety of beers in Belgium, Belgium also has a special glass for each different kind of beer. Locals are adamant about serving Stella Artois in a Stella Artois glass, Duvel in a Duvel glass, and Chimay in a Chimay glass. Having a Belgian beer in the wrong glass is a big no-no. Don't do it. Expect your beer to arrive in goblets, chalices, and all different cool shapes and sorts. Another fact about beer for you is that beer was served in elementary schools in the 1970s during school lunches. We all know Belgians love their beer, so something like this shouldn't really be a surprise, although to many Americans, that's pretty shocking still. In traditional Belgian culture, it was acceptable for everyone, including children, to drink a kind of light table beer, as they call it. Now, unfortunately, beer was removed and replaced with soft drinks and water. Ugh. Now, many organizations tried to reinstate this custom, saying that beer is healthier than sugary, fizzy soft drinks, which cause diabetes, illness, cancer, and other diseases. In fact, in 2001, a Flemish beer lovers club actually reached out to around 30 different schools to try to change their fizzy drinks to table beer, which is a light beer with about 1.5% alcohol or less. Will it make a comeback? Only time will tell. Belgium is known around the world for excellent quality chocolate. That's another thing you saw coming. Since 1884, the composition of Belgian chocolate has been regulated by law to ensure the purity of the chocolate and to preserve reliance on low quality fat from outside sources. Belgian law mandates that a minimum of 35% pure cocoa must be used in production. There is also a ban on vegetable and palm oil based fats. Those are super unhealthy, by the way, in all products that carry a Belgian chocolate label. Also, a significant number of Belgian chocolate makers still make chocolate by hand without the use of modern machinery. In 2020, Belgium exported $3.1 million worth. No, actually, it was a B. In 2020, Belgium exported $3.1 billion worth of chocolate, making up 11% of the world's chocolate exports. The place that sells the most chocolate is actually an airport. They sell over 800 metric tons of chocolate per year. And on average, 1.6 kilograms is sold every minute. Now, speaking of Belgians and chocolate, I have another fact about chocolate for you. It's that Belgians typically eat 8 kilograms of chocolate every year. Now that, if you do the math, accounts for 40,000 calories worth of chocolate. Did you know French fries are not fried in France? They're fried in Greece. But actually, they're fried in Belgium, because that's where they were created. Known as frites in French and fritin in Flemish, fries in Belgium are typically served with a kind of mayonnaise rather than ketchup. And it is better with mayonnaise. Trust me, I've had it. Antwerp, which is Belgium's second largest city, is the global hub of diamonds. Remember I said I'd get back to diamonds later? This is the fact for you. Antwerp polishes and shapes 85% of the world's rough diamonds before they go into stores. 85%! According to the New York Times, 8,000 people from 160 different countries visit 1,800 different diamond offices in Antwerp and interact with $95 million worth of diamonds every day. No wonder they call it the diamond capital of the world. Belgium erected Europe's first skyscraper. Bet you didn't know that. The Boren Toren in Antwerp stands at 315 foot tall. Now, in today's standards, that's not huge, but keep in mind, it was finished being built in 1932 and was the tallest skyscraper in Belgium until the 1960s. And it was the tallest skyscraper in Europe until 1940. The Coast Tram in Belgium is the longest tram line in the world, as long as you don't count train trams. The Coast Tram runs on the Belgian coast from De Panne near France to Nakkeheist near the Netherlands. The tram length is 68 kilometers long and it has 68 stops along its journey. So pretty much one stop every kilometer. The Coast Tram has been in operation since 1885, although at a smaller scale back then. It crosses both sides of the Belgian coast in 2 hours and 21 minutes. So we've talked about food, we've talked about government. Now it's time to talk about religion. The majority of Belgium is Roman Catholic. However, approximately 1/3 of Belgium's population considers themselves non-religious. Muslims, Protestants, and Jews take up 4%, 2%, and 1% of the population, respectively. 98% of the 11.5 million people in Belgium live in a city. Belgium is considered the most urbanized country in Europe. So we've come to fact number 25, but before you watch number 25, I'm not going to ask you to like or subscribe to the video. No. I just want to let you know that I have 2 bonus facts for you in this video. So watch it till the end. Belgians love to cook and to eat. Now everybody loves to eat, but most people don't love to cook. Cookbooks are typically in the list of best-selling books in Belgium every year. Belgians love what's called the Burgundian lifestyle, which is fine food and fine drinks. Pro tip for you, if you're going to dinner in Belgium, expect it to take 2 to 3 hours, because nobody's in a hurry. Everyone likes to sit down, enjoy their time, and just be relaxed. Isn't that better? Also, many restaurants expect to only serve 1 table per evening. All right, so now we've done 25, so we're on to the bonus facts. Here we go with bonus fact 1. Money in Belgium, or specifically talking about money, is considered a taboo. Belgians are typically pretty open and will talk about just about anything else, but they do talk about one aspect of money, something that ticks them off, something they don't like, something they want to complain about: taxes. And that brings us on to bonus fact number 2. Belgium has some of the highest tax rates in the world. If you earn more than 13,250 euros per year, you will be taxed at 40%. If you earn 40,000 euros per year, you'll be taxed at 50%. In addition, you also have to pay extra tax other than just income. Social security taxes are 13%, and communal taxes, which depending on where you live, can be up to 9%. So it's not uncommon for Belgians to pay 60 to 65% tax on their income. That's just insane. All right, that was it. That has been the video. I hope you all enjoyed and learned something new about Belgium. Thanks for watching.